Okay, hi and welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. I feel so grateful. And if at any point this resonates with you, feel free to feel free to comment the experiences that you're going through. I love reading them and hearing about them. And I'm going to go ahead and flip your cards. I like to pull them ahead of time just for time's sake, but I like to flip them with you so I get the energy that the first glimpse that energy with you. And so coming from the past, well, my first observation here is that we have the Four of Wands here twice. And this card and energy overall has been reoccurring over the past, I would say probably 3, 4, 5 months now for you. And starting in the past position, we have the Ace of Wands with a Four of Wands clarifying it. And to me, this feels like we are starting some sort of new social obligation or social chapter. And when I say social, I just really mean oh, that's so funny, Ace of Wands. I was thinking Ace of Swords, but I guess that could be relevant too. So maybe this is some sort of new action you're taking, and you're doing it with the influence of wanting to surround yourself with more people or be seen by more people is almost what I'm getting. You're going to be engaging your sword energy more. But with the Four of Wands here, to me, that card can signify a completion, like the first completion sort of the Fool's journey, right? So some sort of celebration, like the first celebration you're experiencing on this path, or you've successfully set up your foundation, right? And that's what you're celebrating, all this work you've put in. And of course there's more on the journey to do, but it's like phase 1 done, like celebration, like good times are coming in. You can take some time to enjoy yourself and surround yourself with people you love and really just take in this good energy at the time. And moving forward, so this is interesting to me here. So then again, you have the Four of Wands and clarified by the Hermit. So I feel like maybe there is some sort of confusion, like maybe you took this leap. So for some of you, I'm getting that you could have decided, you've put in this work over the last year, couple years, and now you're starting to see the results for the first time, and that led you to take action on something, and that action felt right, and it felt like that was the only option to do, like you knew that was the right choice for you. But now that you've made that option, you still know deep down that was the right choice. You feel it intuitively, but maybe you feel confused, like maybe it's not panning out quite yet. And I've definitely gotten that energy, I would say probably for the last month, if not 3 weeks for you, of just almost waiting for this energy to pan out. You've been making these moves and it's not looking like how you thought it was going to look, and maybe it almost feels like a step back, like maybe you just left a situation that was for the most part stable and now you put yourself into an unstable situation. And the thing with the Hermit is that this could be encouraging you. Maybe you feel this too, that you need to take some time out to reflect more during your day, and you need to pause and really get back in touch with you, in tune with you. And I can really relate to this energy at this time. And for example, I moved from an area where I was outside all the time, and I got to connect with nature, and I was going for it wasn't a busy area I lived in, and so I would go out for these nature walks every single day. I was the only person on the trails, and it just really gave me a clear headspace. I mean, it was like an immediate fix. If I knew I needed to think about things, I would go for these walks and it would clear things up for me. And now I live in a larger area where I don't have access to that anymore. And sure, I can go for walks outside, but it's it's on city streets. It's just a completely different vibe, and I have felt a little bit disoriented because I'm not getting that reflection that I need. And I feel like this is the sort of energy that's coming through. Maybe you've been binging on your phone a lot more. I know I have. It's a comfort, it's familiar, but this is encouraging you to take time for habits that will help you get back into alignment with yourself. So for me, I've just been really trying to find all the little local parks that I can, and I'm trying to make it a habit, even when I don't want to go outside first thing in the morning and try to find that peace and just start my day getting in touch with myself. I'm trying to just really do everything I can to calm down my nervous system. And when you do that, the Hermit, it helps you find your North Star. So it helps you find the path ahead, right? When you don't know where to go, they say to follow the North Star. And he is confused, he's in the dark, he's in an introspective period, and this is him finding his light, finding the way forward. And that's what it's encouraging you to do, is to really focus on finding your way forward. And again, the Hierophant, the Three of Pentacles, these cards have been coming out for you so frequently, and it's all about initiation or learning or being I know I said initiated, but like being included into something or elevated into something. So it could be learning, like you guys could be going back to school, you could be deciding to learn a new skill set, doing something that is going to improve your skills and your education, and therefore increase your mobility, maybe in terms of work, I'm getting, especially with the Three of Pentacles here. But also it definitely seems like surrounding yourself around people. Like maybe before you've worked a very independent job, mostly on your own, or let's just say you were freelancing on your own, and now you maybe are like, I need to take time to work with other people, to learn from them. And that can be actually that's what's definitely coming through here. When I said that, I could feel that. So it's kind of like you're at the point of your journey now where your next step is to get some sort of mentorship, whether that's from friends, whether that is from taking a class. I think it's always a great idea to continue to develop your skills and to take classes regularly, whether it's something that is relevant to you right now, or if it's just a skill that you want to learn. I think always working on improving your knowledge and expanding your skill set and who you are as a person, I think really opens a lot of doors for you and helps you really find your path and find your passions, and it can help you meet people. And I just think it'd be a great way, especially if you're in a new area, to meet people. But it definitely feels like you're trying to initiate into something new. And I know for me personally, I can relate to that because I am trying to step into a completely new career trajectory for myself. I am trying to really elevate my skills and elevate my pay, my pentacles. And again, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so I do think that this education and skill set, or whatever it is you choose to do, will help you do that, because you have the Ace of Pentacles, and all you have to do is take the first step and walk through that portal. You just have to be willing to try and be willing to put yourself out there and just see where it goes, see where it takes you. You don't have to see, you don't have to have the whole complete setup right now. You just need to take the first step. And I was actually just talking about this with my partner yesterday, that I always have these hobbies or these goals or whatever, and I just feel like sometimes the best way, like I'll be researching, I'm like, I don't feel like I know enough to do this thing. And sometimes I'm like, you know what, I just need to do it. And so I'm trying to grow a specific plant. I went ahead and just decided to buy it, and I'm gonna learn through doing it. And I think that's oftentimes the best way to learn is sure, maybe you are risking like a small investment in it, but that's the way you're gonna learn. And if it doesn't go well and you didn't like the process, you learn that. You didn't like the process, you can move on to something new. But I personally think it's always worth just putting yourself out there and choosing to like embark on the journey, because 6 months is going to pass anyways, 3 months is going to pass anyways. You know, set those goals, because it's going to pass before you know it. It's going to be January, and it's like you might as well be taking one step that you can towards that goal. And I think also it's helpful I think that it can also be helpful just to, you know, just start and just begin where you are without any expectation, and view it as adding to your life, right? Be like, okay, I'm gonna keep my life the same, because sometimes I try to make too dramatic of changes and then I can't follow through with it. And so just I say, I'm gonna keep my life the same. I'm just gonna choose to add this to my life rather than taking away, rather than being like, I'm gonna take away this and trade it in for this new thing, this new habit. I go, I'm gonna add this habit to my life. So sure, maybe I'm still gonna scroll, but I'm gonna add reading for 10 minutes first thing in the morning every day. And then before you know it, you enjoy reading so much and you enjoy your book that you end up reading for longer, and then you crave reading your book over going on your phone. You know, it's all about adding to your life. I think having that aspect, because that is really what it's doing. It's adding good energy to your life, right? And so down here, I mean, this just feels so incredibly powerful, true life here. So we have the 3 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles clarifier. So definitely whatever this initiation is, this learning of a skill, or combining your efforts with people who can teach you things, is gonna bring you the true fulfillment in your life. I think it's really gonna, from Ace of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles, so definitely starting this learning journey is going to help you start on your path, and this is where you're going to end up. It's really going to help you, you know, feel fulfilled in your life and bring you partnership and legacy, and I think it's going to really transform your life in ways that you can't even see yet, and in the ways that you're hoping, right? If you have goals for yourself of, you know, I want to make X amount of money a month, like this is confirmation that that sort of energy is possible for you and will be coming in for you. And then finally we have the Dreamscape Oracle. It's one of my favorite oracle decks, just in terms of the art and also the messages. And I pulled it ahead of time. I don't like to look at it because I like to kind of get the vibe of the reading first and then see what comes out. And we have the Sun Bear. I mean, these cards are just beautiful. I love them so much. So I'm going to go ahead and find that here. And we're going to go to number 63. Okay. Sun bears live predominantly in Southeast Asia, where they prefer to spend most of their time watching from the trees. The distinctive golden chest patch reflects the warmth and life of our sun. The sun bear is considered the embodiment of spiritual power and strength. Their intuition and self-reflection help one to heal through harmony and balance. Again, self-reflection here. As part of the Ursidae family, they also share common spiritual traits of intuition and introspection. The strength of bear medicine is seated with the power to restore harmony and balance. To heal. Many cultures refer to the bear spirit as the great healer. Meanings: summon the strength to help steady your spirit. Listen to your intuition and let it guide you. I mean, again, could not be more spot on with the Hermit card coming out here, needing to like find time to self-reflect, to find your intuitive guide to find your path forward. And I think overall this just feels so powerful. I think this is going to be a really healing path for you and journey for you, and I think you already know that. And I think that maybe you have really felt yourself elevate in this year particularly, and maybe that recently you just kind of felt yourself slip back a little bit with all this change and transformation and energy, and now we're heading into eclipse season. So I think it's going to be a really powerful time to get clear with yourself and to just remember to put yourself out there and learn as much as you can during this time, and take the first step. Just just start something, try, might as well just try, and see where it gets you. Make some achievable goals and see where it gets you by, January time. And overall, I felt like this was a really powerful reading, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love doing tarot. It's what I want to do all the time, full time. It just means the world to me, and I really appreciate you watching and subscribing and liking or commenting your experiences and just connecting. I would just love to connect with more people about this. And thank you so much. I will be posting again soon. Thanks.